I want to give you a little bit of my story and how I came to this opportunity, because growing up in the 80s in the UK as I did, I grew up at a time and in a place in particular where work was something you did so you could live a comfortable life. It was not about fulfillment. It was, it was not even really, honestly, a great deal about money, because people, were keen to sort of earn enough to live comfortably, and that was kind of the modus operandi growing up, certainly in the environment I grew up in. And to me, I wasn't a great student, but I could do math, and the math didn't add up. Didn't make sense to me that you'd spend the lion's share of your waking life doing something that was really just a means to another end. And so in fact, really a big part of what brought me to the States, it wasn't just delightful weather, it was also the idea of being surrounded by people who actually liked to work. They liked work for the sake of work, and yes, of course, they wanted to make money and have fun, but they wanted to be passionate about their work, and they weren't embarrassed to be passionate about their work. And so where better to do that than Wall Street? My first job 30 years ago here in the US was on Wall Street, and certainly got my full of working with people who were really enthusiastic about work, but felt there was something missing. Was there for 4 or 5 years, and just felt a little hollow to me, and realized pretty quickly it wasn't just enough to love your work. It was also important that the work was meaningful. And so I've really spent the rest of my career doing that, trying to find work that was both enjoyable but also important and meaningful. And that's certainly a big part of what drew me to snag a job.